In this video, I'm going to take you on a personal tour of one of the hottest neighborhoods in all of Atlanta, Inman Park. And that's coming up right now. Hey everyone, welcome back to Living in Atlanta. This YouTube channel is all about what it's like to live, work, and play in the Atlanta area. It's specifically designed for people who are thinking of moving to the Atlanta area and buying a home. My name is Marc Brenner. I'm a licensed real estate agent here in Atlanta. And if you're looking to buy a home in the Atlanta area, I would love to connect with you. All of my contact information is below. Please give me a call, send an email, check out my website. However you do it, I would love to connect with you. My team and I help people who are relocating to Atlanta purchase home all the time, and we absolutely love it. So please, if you're thinking of moving here or buying a home in the Atlanta area, give me a call. I would love to connect with you. Okay, I'm really excited because today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite neighborhoods in all of Metro Atlanta, Inman Park. Now, I've talked about a lot of different neighborhoods on this channel before, including Inman Park, but today I really wanted to highlight why this is simply one of the hottest neighborhoods in all of the city. And so I'm going to give you 5 reasons why, if you're thinking of moving in town, you should take a look at Inman Park. So starting at number 5, let's talk about the geography. I'm going to pull up a map here and show you why geographically Inman Park is in a fantastic spot. Okay, so number 5 on the list I have here for why Inman Park is so special is geography. So if we take a look, we have the map pulled up here. So we're looking at central Metro Atlanta. And just for reference, you can see the perimeter out here. I talk a lot about this in my videos. We either refer to as ITP inside the perimeter or OTP outside the perimeter. So if we zoom in closer to Inman Park, you're going to see how close we are to downtown Atlanta. So obviously that means you have access, easy access to all the major amenities in Atlanta. And you're also really close to all the other great neighborhoods when you live in Inman Park. So if you look here, we have Inman Park outlined, and all surrounding Inman Park are fantastic neighborhoods. You have Little Five Points, which it runs into. You have Old Fourth Ward to the west, Lake Claire, fantastic quiet community to the east. You have Cabbagetown, Edgewood, Kirkwood, Grant Park to the south, which is closer to where I live. So not only do you have access to this amazing neighborhood, Inman Park, when you live here, but all around here, these are all some of the hottest neighborhoods in Atlanta. Home prices here are going absolutely nuts. So that's one of the benefits of living in Inman Park. Not only do you have access to this neighborhood, but you have access to so many other neighborhoods. Look, Piedmont Park is right here. We're going to talk later about how you can literally walk from Inman Park to Piedmont Park now, but that's a huge amenity. As you go up, Atlantic Station, Druid Hills over here, Georgia Tech, Midtown. Here's the High Museum of Art. And then, of course, as you move north, you move into even higher end areas like Buckhead, Peachtree Hills, Lenox area. So it's just a fantastic location. You're really close to Interstate 285 and 20, easy to get around. So geography is one of the main reasons why Inman Park is such a fantastic neighborhood to buy in. All right, so another big reason why Inman Park is one of the best neighborhoods in Atlanta is all of the great restaurants that are located throughout this town. So we're on Highland Ave right now, which is one of the best, most walkable stretches in this town, and it's really where most of the great restaurants are congregated outside of Krog Street Market. So up and down this street are great restaurants and all kinds of cool amenities, from cigar shops to salons to gyms. But at night and on the weekends, this street really comes alive. It's absolutely bustling, and it's one of the hottest places to see and be seen on a Friday or Saturday night is Highland Ave in Inman Park. So let's turn the camera around and take a look at some of these restaurants here real quick. So looking this way up Highland Ave, you have X3 gym, you have a Highland cigar shop up there, Adore Studios. If we go this way, you have a Char, which is a modern Korean restaurant. And as we walk down Highland Ave, you're gonna see awesome restaurants like Barcelona Wine Bar, which is fantastic for wine. There's a great bottle shop over on that side of the street. And down there a little further is Beetle Cat, which is a fantastic seafood restaurant. You have Inman Park Coffee right here. So you can see Highland Ave is just a beautiful, very walkable spot. It absolutely comes alive on the weekends. And you know, a lot of people obviously live in these condos all around. It's a very hot spot to live in, but this is definitely a place to be on the weekends. So this is one of the best things about living in Inman Park. All right, so one of the big reasons why Inman Park is such a great place to live is Krog Street Market. So you can see behind me, we're at Krog Street Market. It's a fantastic mixed-use development. It's got restaurants, bars, it's got a great bottle shop at Hop City, and it's got some of just the best restaurants in all of the city, all located under one roof. It's a lot like Ponce City Market, which is even larger and has living spaces, but in my opinion, Krog Street Market is a better selection for restaurants and places to hang out in general. So you can see it here behind me, and if we turn the camera around, so there you see Krog Street Market, and if we just pan to the right, you'll see the actual Beltline in the distance at that intersection, people crossing over. So you can hang out at Krog Street Market and then hop right there onto the Beltline and keep on moving over to Highland Ave or all the way up to Piedmont Park. So not only do you have Krog Street Market, but again, you're right on the Beltline at all times in Inman Park. So one of the best things about living in Inman Park is definitely the walkability. So I've spoken in other videos about just how sprawled out Atlanta is. Well, this is one of the most walkable sections in any neighborhood in Atlanta. You can walk up and down Highland Ave and go from shop to shop, restaurant to restaurant. It's very walkable, and not only is it walkable because you have all these restaurants and bars in Highland Ave, but it's walkable because the Beltline's right here. So all of these things are connected together, right? Walkability, the Beltline, but as you're walking through Inman Park, it's connected to the Beltline. So you can literally hop on and go from one neighborhood to the next. So in terms of walkability, it really can't be beat. And we're actually coming up on where you enter the Beltline now. So I'm gonna turn the camera on and show you how you just hop on it. All right, so I've just taken a turn right off of Highland Ave, and just a couple minutes down, you'll see right here is the entrance to the Beltline. You can see how beautiful it is, but this is why Inman Park is so special, because you have the fully developed Beltline right here. You can walk up and down Highland Ave, and then when you're ready, you hop on right here. You can go left or right, and there's amazing things each way. But this is what the Beltline is. So, you know, this all used to just be an abandoned railway corridor. There was nothing going on here. And you can see it's been paved. And there's been parks added along the way. But you're gonna see a ton of people walking, biking, using scooters. It's just a fantastic use of space. So you can see great street art all along the way. It's pretty quiet today. It's Monday afternoon. But this is the Beltline. And we can take it all the way up to Piedmont Park. You can take it south down to Grant Park, like I said before. Lots of people working out over here. There's an old Fourth Ward skate park. Beautiful green spaces. So this is just the beauty of the Beltline. It gets even better than this. I'm gonna do a full video on it, but this is why people love Inman Park and the Beltline in general. It's connecting a lot of different neighborhoods and gives people an opportunity to work out and just be outside and enjoy the city. Okay, so let's take another look at the map and look specifically at where the Atlanta Beltline is and why Inman Park is in such a key spot for how it's being developed over time. Okay, so my number one reason why Inman Park is the hottest neighborhood in Atlanta is the Atlanta Beltline. Now, I talk in almost every video about what the Beltline is and why it's so important to Atlanta. And I keep promising to make a video all about the Atlanta Beltline explaining it, but I haven't gotten around to it yet because the Beltline is huge. It's a 22-mile railway corridor that surrounds the city. And obviously the railway corridor has been abandoned and defunct for a while now. So this railway corridor has been paved, and it's created a system of paths that you could walk, bike, scooter down. And I know that doesn't sound like much, but what's happened is you've taken space that was not being used and you've turned it into a series of parks, walkways, and trails that has connected Atlanta in a way that has never been connected before. I talk about sprawl and how Atlanta is not highly walkable. Well, the Beltline is addressing that directly. And what that has to do with Inman Park is smack dab in the middle of where the Beltline has been developed the most. So in each part of the Beltline, it's in different phases. Well, on the East Side Trail, where Inman Park is, it's developed the most, and you're really seeing the full potential of the Beltline in terms of Atlanta citizens using it and how it has connected different areas, how you have connected Inman Park to Midtown, to Grant Park, to all these different areas. So I have the Beltline map on the official website pulled up here. You see this is the former railway corridor that makes a circle around the inner part of the city. And we are going to zoom in here to the Inman Park section, which is right here. And the reason why it's so important is because you can literally, here's Inman Park. So you're going to see in the rest of the video actual footage of the Beltline and why it's so important in the trails. But just for the map view, here we are in Inman Park. And what's amazing is, I took you and another portion of this video on a trip on Highland Ave where all the restaurants are. Well, this is where we hop on and we can either go south towards Krog Street Market, which is also in this video. And we can go all the way down south through Cabbagetown and Reynoldstown and end up over by Grant Park. And of course it keeps going, but it actually has not been quite developed in this area in Peoplestown yet. It hasn't been paved, and so it's not being used as much. But this whole section where it crosses over Memorial and then up into Inman Park is paved. It's being used, and it's very easy to walk in between these communities now. And even cooler than that is where you hop on here in Inman Park. If you walk north, you're going to walk past a beautiful historic Fourth Ward skate park, and you can go walk up and look where we are, Piedmont Park. Now, Piedmont Park is the most popular park in the city, one of the most popular destinations for people on the weekends and just in general. So the fact that you can hop on the Beltline in Inman Park, walk up to Piedmont Park, this walk takes you about 15, 20 minutes. I mean, if you're biking, it's going to take you way less than that. But usually to drive from Inman Park to Piedmont Park at this point is going to take you longer than it will to bike and in many cases walk. So just the fact that what was formerly completely disconnected, right? So Midtown had no connection to Inman Park. Inman Park had no connection to down to Grant Park other than driving. Well, now because of the Beltline, you can hop on, walk, bike, scooter, and you're connected awesome neighborhood to awesome neighborhood. And along the way, there's beautiful parks, like I said, the historic Fourth Ward Park, and there's restaurants all along the Beltline now too. So in many sections, it's vibrant, it's bustling. You're out for a walk, you stop for a beer, you can stop for a great meal and continue on. There are breweries bordering the Beltline, restaurants, bars. So it's really come to life. Now, the Beltline is transforming all of the neighborhoods that it borders. We are literally seeing a huge impact real estate wise on all of the neighborhoods that this borders. But like I said, the Beltline is in different phases of completion. So over on the west side, Many portions of it are gravel. There haven't been parks developed yet, but the East Side Trail is really where you see the full potential of the Beltline. It's really where you see the home values be impacted by it. So Inman Park is in the middle of all that incredible change. It's literally one of the best amenities in the city. And that is why it's my number one reason that Inman Park is the best neighborhood, is the hottest neighborhood in Atlanta, is the impact the Beltline has had on it. Okay, so there you have it, my 5 reasons why Inman Park is the hottest neighborhood in Atlanta right now. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you found it informative. I'm going to continue to put out content that helps you understand what it's like to live in Atlanta and what kind of neighborhood would be most fitted for you if you're looking to purchase a home. Again, my name's Marc Brenner. I'm a real estate professional here, and I would love to help you if you're looking to purchase a home. Please reach out. It doesn't matter if it's a simple question or you want to sit down and talk about purchasing a home. It doesn't matter. Give me a call. I'd love to connect with you. Also, if you like this video, please hit like and comment below, and also subscribe to my channel so you can be notified every time I put out a new video about what it's like to live, work, and play in the Atlanta area. Again, my name's Marc Brenner. This is Living in Atlanta, and I'll see you next time.